Imagine your happy place. Imagine you are doing exactly what you love. And then, boom, depression hits. That's exactly what happened to me. And I have a few things that I'd love to share about it. So stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back for those that have subscribed. Thank you so much. And for those that are new, why don't you click the subscribe button and click the like. Let us become a big family. As you can see by my title, this is exactly what I did to survive or to get myself through depression. There's a few things that I did that I would love to share with whoever is going through depression. It might be you. It might be someone that you know that's going through depression. But there are certain levels of depression. That's something that you should understand. And if you can, see a therapist. If you can, go and see someone that's professional so that they may help you. But this is my journey and this is exactly what I did to survive it. Let's go right into it! Number one, I kept my mind as busy as possible. I kept my mind thinking anything besides what made me get into depression in the first place. When you go through depression, you don't feel like praying. Okay, you just don't. You don't feel like listening to anything that has to do with church or people in general. Because when you're in depression, you're in bed, you don't really want to do anything and you don't want to eat, because literally this is what I was eating for the past, I don't know how many months. I was in depression quite long, and this is all I ate for the whole day, and I lost 10 kgs. Yeah, I lost 10 kgs because that's how I was not eating. So because you are in bed all the time, you don't want to do anything, and all I had was my phone and my laptop. I'm a type of person that if I'm going through something, I give myself a deadline. Yeah, it's weird. I give myself a deadline on how long am I supposed to feel like this. So, for example, I say I give myself 2 weeks. Cry. If you have to cry, cry it out as much as you want. Cry a river. Jump, scream. I don't know. Don't hurt yourself. Try your best not to hurt yourself. Do whatever you have to do. And when that 2 weeks hits, bam, 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 time's up. Okay? It's time to get up and get things back where they're supposed to. Because remember, it's your life. Time goes by and life is meant to be lived and enjoyed to the fullest. So when that time was up, I started watching videos. I started watching people that were doing what I wanted to do. If it was exercising, I was watching competitions, things that would motivate me and make me cry. I'm like, I want to do that. Things that would make me get up. I was watching things on mental health. I was just educating myself, because why? Your brain is something that can be programmed. You can trick your brain. So the more I watched it, the more I was becoming. You got it. Number two, I wanted to understand why I was feeling the way I was feeling. Because the more I was watching, the more my mind, the way I was feeling was changing, and I was getting a clearer head. And I wanted to understand, why is it that if this person takes this cup and puts it there, for example, why did it make me feel a certain way? So basically what I'm saying is that analyze your emotions, analyze why do you feel that way, so that when you understand why you feel that way, it's easier to find a solution. So when it happens again, you know exactly what you have to do, you know exactly what you don't have to do, so you don't fall back into the same steps again. Step number 3. So step number 3, because I was watching all the things that I wanted to become, starting to understand more why I was feeling that way, my body started to want to be active automatically. I wanted to get back in there because that's what I was seeing, that's what I was feeling at that moment. So even if I would get up and work out for 10 minutes, work out for 5 minutes, and the little maid a big difference. Even if I didn't work out for 2 days in a row, if I didn't work out 3 days, if in the fourth day I got up and I did it, that's something to celebrate, because I am starting to get back into my routine. And the more I did it, I started cleaning again, I started doing my bed again, I started eating properly again. And I actually bought groceries and I started doing banana with peanut butter shake so I can start gaining weight, and I started working out and I started seeing improvement. But it all started when I decided that it was enough. That's best tip. Be active. Get back to yourself. Be better. Number four, I would say, because no one will ever be the same. And even more if you went through depression, you start becoming a new person, you start seeing life in a different point of view. So it's good for you to be alone and understand who you're becoming. What are your boundaries now? What are your definitely no's, your definitely yeses, and your maybes? So then you know exactly when to cut people off. Because now that you've been through depression, you know how joy is important. You know how happiness is important, and you will do anything to keep it. Make it your best friend, okay? Do it. You're worth it. And lastly, step number 5, my favorite. Do something you love. Find something you love and grab it and focus on it. Put all your thoughts, all your energy on it. Before you know it, you start going back to your old routines and you start understanding why what happened needed to happen. That's one of the reasons why I'm saying I'm so happy it happened. I know it sounds so funny and weird, because imagine crying for a whole year, but I'm glad it happened, because I'm a better person, I'm a wiser person, I'm a more understanding person, I'm a even more compassionate person, and also I don't put pressure on human beings as much. I just don't, because at the end of the day, we're human beings. Okay guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. Why don't you click the subscribe button? Why don't you share? Why don't you like? This is Yara the Santos, and I challenge you to be different. And I'll check you on the next episode. Thank you so much. Bye.